Nicolas Cage. So many movies. Sometimes there's rage and sometimes there's boobies. Adam Harvin, an unsuspecting guest. What's coming up next?
Welcome, bitches. Welcome to the Cage Against the Machine podcast. I am your host, Adam Harvin. Today's guest, longtime friend, Chris. And of course, you know, Seth Mulson. All right, today we're going to be watching the 2016 R-rated action crime thriller starring, of course, Nick Cage, The Trust. So we're going to be watching this on HBO, and we'll give you a countdown. But before that, a word from our sponsors.
Mr. Cage, can we have your autograph?
All right. So, you're twins.
No, we're triplets.
Triplets? I'm on my way, Japan. Pachinko maker sound killer.
All right, and we are back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And some time. What the fuck? I had to push the button twice. Countdowns are a lot harder than you would think.
Oh, it says nudity. Are we going to see some dick?
Boobies.
Yes, I believe from what I've read on this, we'll probably see some. I saw some
All right.
on the cast, Prostitute 1 and Prostitute 2. So
Okay, hell yeah.
I will tell you, it is one of those Nick Cage movies where they don't have full names. It's
Okay.
just like, well, it's
Stacy.
not there. You can tell by the levels because the first one is, there's one where he's just, I think, the boss or something like that. And everybody just has like the boss, the doctor, and don't actually have names. This one, they all just have last names or just one name.
Okay.
I mean, you ask most people, they just call me that asshole. So, I mean, it kind of
Yeah,
fits in good with me, you know?
They know who you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. They're like that asshole.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what my wife and kids call me. I do the Red Foreman thing and call them all dumbass, but
My wife calls me a
Elijah
sexy
Wood is
deposit.
also in this.
What?
Oh yeah,
All right.
it's the pattern to some of these shitty Nick Cage movies is you get Nick Cage and one other named actor, and nobody else will be known at all.
And the other named actor takes the majority of the screen time.
Oh,
There's the nudity
titties!
right there.
All right.
Opening scene titties.
I'll raise to that.
We don't have titties on the drinking game, do we? We need to put that on there.
It is now.
How did we miss that one?
Damn, he looks enthused,
Because
doesn't he?
Elijah Wood looks like a child.
Yeah.
you're going to have to extend out the ad for this episode so you can get past first few minutes.
We got mustache Nick Cage. We never get mustache Nick
Porn
Cage.
star.
Serious.
I think the only other mustache one we got was World Trade Center.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's got a mustache in that one.
Yeah, isn't he like a firefighter or something? Or,
Yeah, and it's like the most fucking depressing movie we've done on this podcast.
Great movie for a comedy
Like
podcast.
Michael Pena's trapped under some rocks or some rubble the whole time, and you're just like, ugh.
Ugh. Jesus. So Nick Cage has the porn stash, and Frodo's the one getting.
Oh, that was a
tamed
prostitute.
yeah. He wasn't even real sure about that last 10. He was like, well, she was kind of good, but wasn't really into it.
I already paid her $80. Does she really need cab fare?
Yeah.
Was pre-OnlyFans.
You say 2016?
Yeah.
Very early pre.
Yeah. If you were If he was attempting to arrest me, I would that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
I'd be
Frodo
doing
is like,
wrestling moves on his hand.
yeah, he's like one of the few dudes that's shorter than me. Like, no.
Look, here's a tombstone.
Yeah.
We're doing.
He might be hard to grab a hold of. He might throw that ring on and just disappear for a minute.
Yeah.
Show up behind you and kick your ass. Stab you with a dagger that looks like a regular sword to him.
He's carrying a bag into a crime scene, and he's not CSI. That's not a good sign. They're gonna steal something.
I don't know which is worse. Frodo just hopped a fence at a crime scene.
Yeah, that's like.
You don't need those gloves. I mean, or
You hopped the fence. Come on.
no rubber booties, no nothing.
Just make yourself at home.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he is a crime scene dude. That is one of my favorite Reno 911s when they're at a crime scene and they're like role playing, trying to figure out why they were fighting when they had Arby's on the table that was still warm. And they're like sitting there role playing for like 10 minutes, and then Junior walks in and goes, "I brought y'all that Arby's." Like he's like 10 minutes ago. They're like, "Oh."
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Are those PlayStation 2s?
Those phones.
Oh my god, that is not a real PlayStation controller. Is that Bop It?
Oh, yeah. Boy, that is a weird looking mustache.
I wonder if it's whoa. They were real. What the fuck is Frodo doing?
He's just glad he was on the floor.
He's
Yeah.
laughing his ass off.
That's exactly what I'd be saying. I need a cigarette. That's why I couldn't work in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are they in Las Vegas and he wants a John Deere?
Yeah, did you get a tractor when you got married, Adam?
No.
I never got one either.
It would make sense if you guys got one. We don't live in the desert. They're in the fucking desert. It's like, I want to get my boy John Deere so he can mow his sand.
Yeah.
They're just having
What
a
the fuck is
conversation.
going on?
They're having a conversation. The dude just hopped the fence in the background and tried to steal in that car.
I love a good Nick Cage movie. God damn it. I thought Frodo was just leaving. Oh, like people are hopping over shit. Okay, that was much bigger than I thought. I was like 2,500,
Nice.
just buy a new one, but nah, not that motherfucker.
2,500 barely get you a push mower with a John Deere.
For real.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can go to Harbor Freight and get one and get a can of green paint too, though.
Yeah.
About $25.
Get some
That's
stickers.
right.
You got one mow in it. That's about
That's
it.
right.
Oh, what'd they find?
Cocaine.
Have you seen this before? Or are they just getting
Oh, no, I've
predictable
never
at
seen
this
it.
point?
That was he probably brought that from home. It was like,
So if it would work.
I'm pretty sure most of police efforts would search the engine block.
I mean, if it's running, it would be a. If you only did on like 2 cylinders, that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, the dog's not going to miss like the 2 keys of Coke they got shoved off in the engine block, though. It's just going to
You're damn right.
It's just going to sit down and not move until he's like, fuck, guys, come on, check it. Let's go. I'm hungry. Where's
He's
the
hitting
treat?
on the engine for some reason.
You ever hear this? They used to, like, captains of ships and stuff like that used to, like, put rabbit's blood on a rag and then have it, like, cocaine on that rag. And when the drug-sniffing dog would come by, he would drop it. And the dog would sniff it, and the cocaine would make the dog not be able to smell drugs
shit.
or whatever.
That's smart as fuck.
It'd be funny as shit if you did that to a drug sniffing dog, and then all the dogs start freaking the fuck out.
I mean, now
Put the wrong drug on it. You put LSD on it instead, and the dog's sitting there like, "Arr."
now I can say this because I mean the statute of limitations is passed, so they can't really get me for the federal crime anymore. But when I would have to work in Maryland, we would ship a job box full of tools up first. We worked in rendering, so I'd go find the nastiest, clever glove I could. Load each finger down with weed, shove it off in there with some more nasty gloves, ship it on up there.
There you go.
Smart as fuck.
Get off the plane, go to the plane, and be like, hey, we just want to check on our stuff, you know?
That's smart as fuck. That looks like Patton Oswalt mixed with Ben Stiller's dad.
Might have had that same pipe, but it was blue.
I know. My dad had at least 3 of those in 2 drawers.
Cat shit the floor. Is the cat's name Dude, or did he just call the cat Dude?
Probably the former, honestly.
No, I got my mom a pug. She's 10 weeks old now. She's supposed to be an emotional support animal for her.
Yeah.
This poor dog thinks her name is Damn Dog. That's all I hear all day is mom going, damn dog.
Yeah.
Damn dog. I'll be in there trying to work, and all I hear is you damn dog.
We tried to name my mother-in-law's dog Toot Toot. No, my daughter's got a freaking. It stays at my mom's house now, but it's part pug,
Yeah.
part chihuahua, and it's like the ugliest dog you've ever fucking seen.
So you got
And you'd be sleeping and its head would poke up over the bed, and I'm like, all right, we gotta get rid of this fucking thing. This thing, you have a nightmare. This little fucker walks.
Sleep paralysis demon. You don't even know.
Teeth are like on the outside of its head.
Oh.
Did it have the pug face or chihuahua face?
It had a pug face, but the
Chihuahua body?
the bottom teeth are like up
It had
out
an
of its.
underbite.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bulldog mixed in with
yeah,
it somewhere. That's an ugly
it
dog.
was ugly shit, and its eyes are too far apart. It was like,
And also bulging the fuck out of its
yeah.
which
head.
we have like one of its kids up there now, and its head is too big for its body.
Oh.
Well, they're scheming now. It's a
Wait a
hand
second.
job and a sandwich. That's nice.
I was about to say, if I could eat a burger and get a hand job, like, I'm not going to go too quick. It's just the hand, but at the same time, like, I can enjoy multiple things at once.
This is going to be a good Nick Cage
But was
movie.
it like in a casino, though? Isn't that where they were at?
Yeah,
it's a
it
strip
has
club.
to.
I don't know. It might be.
It's Las Vegas, so everything's going to have, like...
That's probably definitely a lot lizard, though, and you don't really want that. I mean, that's...
No. Well, a Vegas lizard, though...
Might be better than the ones you see around Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, higher,
Better
little
than
higher
the
quality.
travel center down in Ozark, you know?
Seth is speaking from experience.
Oh,
Listen, it's lonely on the road. No.
He knows their rates. Seth just pulls up in his Ford Ranger at a truck stop looking for the lot lizards.
you just go pull him between 2 semis. That way when she gets out of that one,
Yeah.
there you are.
The wife's still at the campground. One of y'all,
Yeah.
quick.
You know the bandana code?
Yeah.
Bandana code.
I learned it from a TV show.
I invented the green color.
I learned it from a TV show. But you put a bandana in your back pocket. That means you'll do this or want to do that or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder I got hit on a lot because I wore a bandana over my head. Yeah, my hood, 24/7.
You walking in with the brown bandana, and it's like, oh, he likes it up the pooper.
I had it every color you could imagine. I mean, pink, green, gray. I was just trying not to burn my hair.
Yeah.
That just meant you were,
Yeah, I wasn't.
you were an ally at that point.
This girl got him an upside down pineapple necklace.
Yeah. Wear this on the road, baby. It'll be friendly. It'll be real friendly to you.
Friendly.
Real friendly.
It's better than getting an Airbnb or a hotel anyway.
Oh my God. Speaking of Airbnbs, I don't know what it was. I think it was Hilton. I heard a Hilton commercial and they were just shitting on Airbnb. Like, you finally got off of your 8-hour road trip and now you got to go get the key out of a lockbox underneath a rusty fucking thing in the back of a shed. It's like,
I've heard more than one comedian say that instead of getting a hotel or paying for a hotel or anything, you just get on Tinder and fuck a fat chick for that night.
they're going to have a clean fucking house, bro. I promise you.
They got snacks, too.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Oh, some snacks.
And they got some money, too, man. Let's be real. You gonna come home, it's like, you know where to get some cocaine? Do I? No, but I've got the money for some. Looks like Frodo's on that exact mission right there. He's trying to find a fat bitch to fuck.
So what's the other? Is it Daniel Radcliffe? Is he the other Lord of the Rings dude?
No, he's Harry Potter, isn't he?
Dude, that's how long we go back. I remember Lord of the Rings came out.
Yeah.
Lay on your couch and be like, I hate this fucking movie. I wish I'd watch another one.
Goddamn long. It's not over.
I think I only watched the first
It
two.
just keeps going and going and going. Fuck.
I thought he died in the first movie. Why is he white now?
Well, that's what I'd say.
You know what happens every time we start watching a movie and then I completely forget that there's a plot to it, so I'm just laughing at scene by scene.
A lot of times there's not much of a plot to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So far they're talking about robbing criminals.
Okay, I'm up to speed.
I like these movies that are like Nick Cage lives in Vegas, so
and he still costs more than any other actor in the entire. I'll tell him how to get everywhere to go.
He tends to do a lot of movies that are in Vegas or New Orleans because he owns homes in Vegas and New Orleans.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's not going to make much off the movie. You got to cut down on expenses.
Yeah.
It's something he should have done years ago.
He's not getting an Academy Award
So
for this
that
movie.
video of him when he gets arrested for hitting his wife or whatever in New Orleans, it was because they couldn't find his house. They were both shit-faced and they were like wandering around trying to figure out where their house is.
Well, I mean, who hasn't hit their wife because we forgot where we live?
Yeah.
You know?
Only about 3% of Arkansas.
Actually kind of true.
Damn it, Janet, where's my trailer?
God damn it, this is worse than the roast last night.
Yeah, that dry piece of shit. He's got that hair comb real far back.
Wait, what?
Did you hear that?
David. That's his name from here on. He's not David, he's David. Frodo.
I do we're not getting an accent in this movie. Oh, I do love a good Nick Cage accent movie.
Yeah.
He
I think this is about the fourth movie on this podcast I've watched where Nick Cage is involved with a brick of cash.
Ethan Suplee.
Is that guy? Yeah, I like him. He's in a lot of good stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's Jack now, so what are they
he
going to put him in?
Yeah, I mean,
He kind of went the Jonah Hill route. He's like, I'm tired of being typecasted.
yeah.
But Jonah Hill was actually...
No, he definitely did testosterone.
Oh yeah, because he got.
I did more than just that.
Yeah. Well, Jonah Hill probably did Ozempic.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Cops. So, did you ever hear the story about the cop in Chicago that fucking died doing that?
No.
Apparently, so there was 2 cops, and there was an off-duty female cop, and they go to her house while they're on duty and she's off duty. And I think they were both banging her or whatever, but they end up playing Russian roulette where they were holding the gun to each other and pulling the trigger, and it actually fucking went off and killed her. That's the story that they went with.
Story they went with.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're shooting too many fucking victims. We're shooting too many fucking suspects. Let's stop doing it. And they're like, well, why don't we shoot ourselves instead?
Damn it, Jimmy! I told you not to shoot her.
No.
Nick Cage is a waiter.
Pump
the jams,
pump it up. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had a bike for my warehouse.
That would be pretty cool. I did notice when I was watching motocross, like all the track crew were riding around on little electric bikes. I was like, it's like sweet.
Have you done those downtown?
No, I've never
Me
rented
and Kai,
those.
I went and it's like $2 and then $1 an hour after that, but we rode almost fucking the Clayton Expressway and back.
I almost did when I was in Cleveland on one of those little fucking scooters just because I had to park so far from the bar.
Hell. I think last time we were in, I think it was in Nashville. Where does Vanderbilt College? Is that Nashville?
Yeah, right outside of Nashville, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's where we were at. We should have rented one of them scooters, but walked all the way to the whatever.
I think that lady right there, I don't know if she even has a part, but I think she was just like a model or something, like an old one.
That was part of Nick Cage's budget. He's like, I need a pretty lady.
Yeah. I guess we haven't really seen his lady in this movie yet, huh?
Think he's got one with that mustache and them sideburns?
I don't know. He usually has
looks
one
like
that's
he
like
had
20 years.
one.
Yeah. He usually has one that's 20 years younger than him and hot as shit.
He looks like a middle-aged guy that's had 2 divorces and just about hair barely hanging on. I mean,
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going after another one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's posted on Facebook 24/7, like, why can't good men get ahead?
All right. Well, we're in a low spot. Chris, one of the movies, or one of the things that we always ask on the podcast, what's the first Nick Cage movie you remember watching?
One where he's on the motorcycle, the hair on fire.
Oh, Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider. That's the first one I can remember. I'm sure there was one
that's probably
earlier, but the first one that sticks out in my mind, actually
So,
remember.
yeah, we're probably, I think that came out in like 05. We did
Seven.
Ghost Rider on here?
Isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. It was right around there.
right in there, like-
Yeah, because
I know it was on FX when I was getting my GED. And,
yeah,
daytime FX.
we did Ghost Rider on the podcast, and I think it has the most views out of all the podcasts we've done. We haven't done the second one yet.
Oh, Vengeance or whatnot?
I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah,
I hadn't either.
How many does he have total? Do you know how many movies?
over 200, I think. I know it's right there
shit.
around 200. I bet he's over it now with these. I mean, he's been cranking them out.
That's what I was thinking. What are you looking at? Like 20? I mean,
This will be episode 58
probably like 4 movies a year that he's doing, something like
Yeah.
that. Say you've been doing
for the
them.
last 30-something years.
Yeah.
Realistically, we're probably a fifth of the way there.
Yeah, and so he's done voiceover kids movies.
Oh, I forget about all those. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna get his own Spider-Man movie soon.
yeah, we did.
Who doesn't?
We did his
That's true.
we did his
God
SNL appearance.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spider-Man's kind of gone down the drain. I mean,
Yeah. superhero cape shit has in general. It's so oversaturated at this point.
It's kind of the always save version of Superman now. I mean,
Hell yeah.
that makes it okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Nick Cage movie?
Take that back. His little fucking porn star smile right there made me really think of the first one I saw, where he steals the damn Declaration of Independence.
Oh, okay. National
That's
Treasure.
the first one I remember. I think.
Was that a dick pic? a Polaroid dick pic?
And this is 2016, correct? Where did they find the Polaroid?
They're back, man. My daughter wanted it. She got a little Polaroid camera for Christmas.
They're like
Actually, I bought
it's
my
like
wife
$1 a
one. She
picture.
loved it.
And she's explaining all
they're
this.
expensive.
Yeah, and she's explaining all this stuff to me about how it's so cool. The picture comes right out. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it was just 30 years ago. Those
Exactly.
were everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to explain a film development to your kids is fucking wild. I'm old. Like when I was a kid, you had to like go take the little canister to one of those 1 hour photo places. And
Yeah. Yeah.
And deal with some of the sketchiest people
You know,
you've ever met.
You know
I
they're
still-
looking at all your photos.
Yeah.
You got any good ones, they just magically disappear.
you know those how on senior night they give us those disposable cameras.
Yeah.
I still have that. Not like never developed it.
I don't know if I don't think I ever developed mine either.
I still have the camera up
Good
there
luck
somewhere.
at this point. It's 2024.
I think Walmart still might do
Do
them.
they do it? Oh, shit. I know Walgreens, you can send in your like actual phone photos and get those developed
Yeah.
and whatnot. But
90% of those are people like use it like printing off their text screenshots for court cases. Hey,
I may or may not have done that. So that attorney said record everything, so I documented everything.
sometimes
Walgreens got to know me by first name.
Oh, we were. They were like, "Damn, she said it again."
yeah.
I was
Sometimes
like, "Yeah,
sometimes
she
shit-
did." Went there again.
sometimes shit gets too real.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Huh. So they are good then.
Yeah,
This is
I
for
mean-
future reference here. No.
Yeah, they take them as evidence and everything. It's all good.
All right, hell yeah.
They'll admit that shit right.
It doesn't seem like they're robbing criminals anymore.
But what exactly are they, though?
I think they're like crime scene investigators or
What does
something.
that say? Something management.
Evidence management.
Yeah, that's what it is. Evidence management.
Oh, so you used to damn low.
Wait, hang on just a second. Why is anybody in evidence management doing full-on crime scene investigations? Like, I can guess.
Oh,
they'd
have you
be
seen
there.
CSI? They do everything, start to finish.
Oh yeah, they can catch them.
Yeah, they cap the motherfucker at the end and everything.
No, okay, that's right. Evidence management.
Why do you need that many people to manage the evidence? Don't you just say, "Hey, this is evidence, tag it"?
I've been in Fort Smith Police Department's evidence room.
Really?
It's 3 people.
But they send everything to Little Rock. They don't
Yeah.
have shit here.
Not a whole lot, but they do have to have a place to store it and everything. We sell them their like paper bags and all that shit
Oh,
to
yeah.
store stuff. So I've been in their area, and it's just like, it's literally like it's all in a locked cage.
Yeah.
And they're so blasé. It was like, yeah, it goes in there, and I was like, dude, is that? Yeah, it's cocaine. Isn't it cool?
I wonder how many like crime scene
If you
investigations.
give it to me.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of those crime scene investigators started like trying to carry guns after CSI came out.
Yeah, they're like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, hold on. You are the coroner.
We got Nick Cage speaking German.
All right, that's a drink. That's a bases loaded drink right there.
I must ask you a question.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, we gotta throw some dad jokes in there.
I was just gonna say, watching Nick Cage is like watching the WWE. I'm a little embarrassed to say I really like it.
Yeah,
Most of the time, the more drunk I get, the more enjoyable it
you
is.
gotta believe what's going on.
Yeah. You know it's fake, but if you immerse yourself.
Well, now it is he. I'm trying to decide if he looks like the Pringles guy or one of those disguises with the mustache.
Is he mouth breathing right now? What has he got on his fucking finger? I am absolutely willing to bet that the white on his nose has nothing more to do than Nick Cage was like, I want this in the movie.
Yeah.
Goals. Yeah, I mean,
I want them to understand that I
It is
don't want sunburnt.
yeah, that is ridiculous.
Because we don't even look sunny.
Does that have anything to do with what they're doing right now? Okay, I'm trying to pay attention. But I'm halfway through my second beer at this point, so like I don't know how much attention I can pay it. Oh, his eyes are gorgeous. So God.
Wow, he is a really little man. Isn't
Yeah,
he's tiny.
yeah.
I mean,
He was perfect for Frodo. Now the guy from Stranger Things, I don't know what they were thinking, but
You talking about Rudy?
yeah,
He's pretty small too, I think.
yeah.
is he really?
Yeah, I bet he's pretty small.
I feel like he would be
5'8".
taller if he'd lost some weight, like
But it's
slim
like
down.
he's bigger, kind of like a,
Yeah,
a bulldog. I have a
Like if y'all ever saw my dad, he was the same size as me, but he looked like he was 3 inches shorter because he was
Yeah.
so fucking fat. Like,
Your dad was fat?
mm-hmm.
I've
Dude, you've never seen a meth addict.
I know, that's what I was
fat
about to
as
say.
my
I was like,
dad.
I'd never picture your dad being fat because he was on meth.
My dad failed a physical for a job because he had failed the drug test for methamphetamines and he was 80 pounds overweight.
Damn.
Those were the 2 rejection notices for Max Steel.
oh
that
yeah.
That one girl comedian, it's Jana, I can't think of her freaking name, but she was talking about how she was addicted to meth and she got to the point where she would eat the meth and then drink her piss because it gets more concentrated.
What the
I
fuck?
heard that bit.
Yeah.
I've heard this bit. Yeah.
It gets more concentrated. Like,
so you drink your
once you
piss and
eat it.
get higher.
yeah.
Because it has the
meth-
The meth, like it concentrates the meth even to like a stronger dose in your piss.
Yeah. It's fucking wild.
So she would eat the meth and then drink her piss.
Damn, I thought I'd run into anything in my years, and I've seen you. Not that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that takes a little bit of science because if you go too soon, you're just drinking your piss before you've had time to get out. That was the first thing in my head. Was like, well,
you have to figure out when it's time, though.
time,
you know?
because otherwise you hadn't metabolized it. You're just
Yeah.
drinking your own piss.
That does suck.
That's a placebo effect.
If there's a
I mean, you're not high. You're just drinking your piss.
yeah, if there's a delay, it's like an edible where you're like 20 or 30 minutes in, you're like,
I don't think this works. I probably need to take
I think
another
another
dose. No. My dad had this crazy story, though. He was talking about he's in prison, and the lady was trying to draw his blood, and he burnt out all of his
Yeah.
veins and whatnot. And he's like, "You got to do the legs." And she's like, "I can't do the legs. It'll cause an infection." She finally I'm gonna have to do the legs. And so she goes down there. I've got the wrong needle. I'll be right back. She left it there, and I was like, "Yeah, that's so stupid, man. You could have gotten infected." And he was like, "What? Could have pulled that needle out and killed everybody in there." I was like, "What has prison done to you, Daddy? You used to be so kind."
Ethan Suplee's nuts.
He has to be. Did you see the butterfly effect?
Yeah.
They put him through some shit.
Ooh.
No, he won Russian roulette.
What the hell is going on here?
Fuck, money ain't cupcakes. I mean,
Yeah.
Holy shit!
it's pretty
Happy
good
birthday!
right there. Yeah, I mean,
And then you can go to the bar and eat that cupcake while you get a hand job.
no, with that money, you can,
And have a burger.
you can get fancy and go downtown and get a good one, you know? Probably the only green grass in Vegas.
Yeah, the high school football field.
Wait. What year was the Las Vegas shooting? Like 17?
Right,
Was it
I know. It was
later than that. I think it was
COVID.
18.
I think it was 19.
Yeah, somewhere in there, 18,
right
19.
before COVID, if I remember correctly. Anyways, are we looking at the no?
Mandalay Bay. You just see that dude scoping it out in the background.
That'd be so fucking horrible. He's gonna be as camera taking pictures. He's marking up the distance from the stage to the hotel. Nobody notices. He's like, yeah, about 200 yards. It's all right. Wind's blowing a little south-southeast.
Bobo, that's what I call my grandpa. The fuck is happening, man? Nick Cage has got my movie or my life.
Now he's almost dressed like the dad in Kick-Ass, where he shoots a child with a bulletproof vest. She has a bulletproof vest on, but it is hilarious. I think Kick-Ass is probably one of my favorite movies we've done on this one, on the podcast.
Look at the
Is he in
Cadillac
it
he
too?
pulled up in.
Do you think he gave him like a rundown of what he's talking about, or he just got in? He's like, Bobo, Bobo, that's
No.
fun, isn't it?
I love subtitles that said singing in gibberish.
I just got confirmation that he did not, in fact, give him any heads up. Bobo is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. This is confusing.
DMX look going on.
Yeah. Oh, you should have seen in, I think it's Deadfall, John Cusack is driving a Monte Carlo SS and wearing a do-rag and vaping.
And vaping?
Yeah. It's either Deadfall or the sequel to
Bro,
Deadfall.
I'm gonna be real. Like,
Arsenal.
I barely see motherfuckers in do-rags anymore in general. So
Yeah.
when you say John Cusack is in a do-rag and vaping,
Oh, yeah.
this is...
I can do the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon with Nick Cage pretty easy. The 7 degrees of Nick Cage. I can, like, with all the movies that he's done with everybody else.
Jesus. That's a spin-off podcast.
Oh!
Damn.
Nick Cage kills somebody. We need to put that one on there, huh?
Yeah.
We have Nick Cage dies.
Nick Cage dies.
Which happens more often than you think.
And some of the
Really?
shitty ones he dies. Yeah.
And then sometimes he even comes back to life.
And Humanity Bureau, he
What all
gets
you got
the
over
fuck
here?
shot in the fucking face. There's some. Those are like Trulies.
They're what?
They're not Trulies. They're from.
What the fuck movie
Aldi's.
did we watch?
I don't even know what it truly is. I just know I
Where-
wanted a cigarette, though.
Yeah. Why are you doing that with your hands?
because
But more important, I don't know what you're about to say.
what the fuck movie did we watch that was where he dies in it and then comes back as like some samurai warrior?
I've seen it.
Like some
Prisoners of
Gandalf
the
shit?
Ghostland?
Something I don't know, dude.
Did you watch Prisoners of the Ghostland?
I know
where his
we did
testicle
the-
explodes?
No, I want to see
That movie
that.
is fucking wild. I have it. It's on the intro.
This is how many episodes of the fucking podcast have happened where I'm telling him of an episode that I was on, and he's like, "What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?"
I've watched so many of them that I'm like, wait, he's got a samurai sword in more than one.
He literally dies in the movie and then comes back later and he has a pirate accent, but he's like a fucking samurai or some shit.
It's got to be Prisoners of the Ghostland.
And
but-
maybe I don't remember the title to save my life.
Oh, they're specifically
The
got
one I
samurai
remember is
swords.
the politician.
The runner.
See, I even got that
Yeah.
wrong.
He is a politician. It's a double entendre because he likes to run and he's running to be a congressman.
Yeah.
Getting real
And he ran a lot of people out
And
of
that's-
the movie theater.
and he was cheating on his wife with a cheerleading coach.
And his wife was Eva Mendes, so.
Was
Was
his
it?
wife even in? No, not in that one. I don't think. Was it? No, she is. She is in Port of New Orleans.
Which all the politician or the runner took.
The
place
Bad
in.
Lieutenant. Yeah, she's in Bad Lieutenant, which we haven't done that on here yet. But Eva Mendes is in fucking Ghost Rider and Bad Lieutenant with him.
I thought she was in Ghost Rider. I was gonna ask earlier, but then I just.
I mean, I'm counting on the movie getting funnier because this is the first alcohol I've had in a year and a half. Anything. It's probably gonna be a lot better after this one.
Yeah.
I kind of pre-gamed a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, "You got Mortal Kombat? Let me crack a beer. Let's play some
Yeah.
that."
He's getting all uppity with him. I just shot a dude in the face. You want to talk to me like that?
Yeah.
This is giving me Breaking Bad vibes right now.
You know, it's taking the same thing
Yeah.
to say to go. Yeah. Bryan Cranston vibe.
Oh man, I love so much in the fucking when they did that spin-off movie El Camino.
Oh,
and the
dude.
redheaded dude is fat as shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like, this is supposed to be like 2 or 3 months after, and he's like fat as fuck. You're like, whoa, how that?
Well, what's even worse is that's a flashback scene, so
Yeah.
he's supposed to be way skinnier. Still, though, I was so fucking happy. I was foaming at the mouth after
I can't believe that the dude blew up like that. He got rich and fucking.
Dude, he's
hilarious.
He's
in
a
bunch of other
great
movies.
actor.
Yeah.
Like Jesse, I can't.
So
Clemens.
he was in Friday Night Lights. when
Was he
younger.
really?
Yeah, and then he's in Game Night, and he's pretty funny in Game Night too. He plays a cop in that.
He's in some. Was he in Oppenheimer? He wasn't
It was a
in
badass movie, though.
No,
Yeah.
I loved
I liked it. Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I'm kind of excited to see Barbie too. I don't know.
think I
Between
might-
the two of them,
I might get high and do Barbie, watch Barbie.
Well,
on
I mean,
edibles.
I'm not watching any movie sober.
Yeah.
By any stretch of the imagination.
I tell you, watching Tropic Thunder with my wife on mushrooms was a terrible idea.
I want to watch that so bad.
She did not understand that was Robert Downey Jr. was the black guy.
I think I told you because I knew he was in Iron Man, but then I was like, I don't see him anywhere. I don't see a black guy in Iron Man at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how she was on Tropic Thunder. And then it was like when the director exploded. She's like, "Wait, was that part of the movie, or the movie within the movie?" I was
Oh,
like,
I thought was that part of the movie or was that real?
Yeah.
Did he actually explode?
And so when we took them, and we thought all the kids were asleep, and then our daughter opens the door right as I'm high as shit, and I was like, "All right," it was like, so I'm trying to talk to a cop, like I'm talking to my daughter, like I'm trying to be sober, and I'm talking to her. I'm like, "Man, I'm killing this. She doesn't suspect a thing." And then Megan goes, "Why does your face look like that?" And my daughter's like, "What?" She's like, "Why are you wearing all that makeup?" And I was like, I was like, "Shut up. She's not wearing any makeup. I don't know what the fuck." She kept thinking that everybody had a bunch of lipstick on when she was on. We'll be watching Tropic Thunder. She's like, why does his lips look like that? I'm like, what is your fucking deal?
Oh. So, I don't know why, but hearing that will always fuck with me. Because I heard that the skin that's on your lips is the same skin that's in your butthole. And
Somebody has
I
a
heard that when
joke.
I'm high, and that's always just fucked with me. Is anytime I think about lips, I'm like, that's your butthole.
Yeah, I heard a comedian's
It's
joke.
just one line.
Somebody had a joke like that the other day. I can't think of what it was.
So when anybody says like you're spitting shit, kind of in a way,
Yeah,
it's the same. It comes from the same fucking skin.
Yeah, probably go ahead and shoot him.
Give me the old pistol whip.
I'm excited. I want to see what happened to that dude. He had tattoos that made me
I don't-
feel
I
uncomfortable
don't-
being Jewish.
All this extracurricular. They're doing a lot to rob a bank or whatever or rob a criminal, whatever the fuck they're
Yeah.
planning on doing. Seems like they're doing a lot of extracurricular crimes.
I bet he capped them both.
Bro, this is legit just ripping off Breaking Bad, isn't it? It's like trying to be a different premise, but
Oh,
Elijah Wood was the
Nick
scumbag
Cage-
fucking hookers, and
So-
now
Nick Cage has done some spin-off movies like that. So when right after Top Gun came out, they came out with
we watched that.
with what's the name of it?
I don't remember.
Firebirds.
Yeah.
So
Firebirds.
it's like Top
I think
Gun
even
but
my wife was
helicopters.
into that.
Oh shit!
So it's just like Top Gun but helicopters.
Trying to capitalize on it a little bit. It's like I only shot the guy.
Well, that always happens where they they
Pretty
have.
sure he just wants white people in the world. I mean, I did right.
That's The Knowing. Have you seen The Knowing?
No.
I did it with Jeremy Beck, and at the end, there's like there's aliens like taking kids up into the spaceships.
How
to leave-
appropriate to watch an alien movie with Jeremy.
Yeah. So like the aliens are taking kids up in their spaceship to save their lives, and everybody else on Earth is about to die or whatever. But it only shows them saving white kids. I was like, was this movie about fucking race wars or something? Like, I'm not sure.
No, they just brought all the kids with money.
That movie's funny too. Because, yeah. It was funny because it was supposed to be in Boston, but it was filmed in Australia, so shit looks weird in the background. You're like, oh.
Pretty sure there's no kangaroos in Boston, man.
That reminded me. That Norm Macdonald joke is one of the funniest shit. He said, black people have less money than white people, right? And they're like, yeah, like, and poor people are dangerous, right?
Yeah.
You said it, I didn't. Oh.
She alive?
Yes.
I think I missed the fuck up at the first. Apparently, there's a fuck up at the first of the movie where the alarm clock says 6:47, and then it shows him do a bunch of stuff, and then comes back and it says 6:45.
Oh, okay. I would have never seen that unless I watched this movie religiously, which it's no The Shining. I'll give it that. It's a pretty high standard.
I'm pretty sure if you had to watch some of these movies more than once, you might kill yourself. As somebody who watches too many Nick
I've
Cage
been
movies,
closer for a lot less. All right.
There was a streak when I first started where I was like, we're going to do all like the terrible, like the worst Nick Cage movies I can find. And then I was like,
That's where the runner
we got to
comes
throw
from.
in a couple good ones because this is getting fucking. Because we did.
It's bad.
Yeah. Because we did.
My mental health suffering.
Yeah. Because they would just
He was
end.
watching these fatalities over here. Like, just one more day.
They just don't explain the movie and it just ends and you're like,
What the fuck?
and then for the next day or two, you're sitting there walking around going, what the fuck did I just watch?
I told you about the Greasy Strangler.
Yeah.
That is still...
I've got to watch that, but Have you heard of this?
No.
He showed me the trailer. It's fucking
Dude,
disgusting.
it's very, very, like, not no. 100%. Michael St. Michael's.
What? Who made that fucking movie?
I don't remember.
Oh my God.
Okay, so it got recommended to me because I love movies by Quentin Dupois, who did Rubber and Mandibles. And yeah, I mean, that movie made Rubber look like a goddamn. Well, Rubber is a goddamn masterpiece, but.
I thought you were. I thought you were gonna say Rub at first because Anthony Zinhauser plays a hotel clerk in Rub, and it's about a massage therapist that runs off with one of the guys that she's been massaging.
A little rub and tug.
And he's a little skinny dude.
Yeah,
but they like
some Vince McMahon shit.
Kill the owner of the massage parlor and then run off or some shit. It's a weird movie. It was actually kind of good though.
No, they actually busted the Asian massage place right next to Harps in Alma because that's what it was. Yeah.
I assume any one of them that say Asian in the title is that they busted that China doll one in Roland.
Yeah.
And it was the funny, like
just right there off the fucking highway. Like anybody could have got.
They sent in an undercover cop to bust them, and I was just like, they were probably fist fighting over who gets to go in there.
That's what I thought.
They have to do the act in order to arrest them.
I love that. Have you seen that South Park where the detective, the redheaded dude with the mustache, keeps
I'm doing it.
he like jerks them all.
That's
off.
where I found the Peaches song. They're like sucking on my titties, like you. I love that song. We'll go walking at Ben Garrett and play that, so people will like go all the way over and away from us.
That's a classic South Park right there.
Oh yes, sir. Did you see this latest one making fun of Ozempic?
Yeah, I don't know that it was that funny though. I mean, it was pretty good, but it wasn't super funny for South Park. As somebody who constantly watches South Park all the time.
I love the fact that
I think
everything was like a kind of the classic storyline of like Kyle feels bad for Cartman, so he helps Cartman, and then Cartman's just trying to fuck over Kyle.
They went super easy on Lizzo. I don't like the South Park guys could have done worse to her for sure. I think they took it easy on her. No,
they did take it easy. I also think they've been going soft for the last several years as well, though. Their best work has been turning Randy into a dumb weed farmer.
Yeah.
And it's been years since that's happened.
When they did that live concert in Colorado where they projected the characters on the rocks and stuff, they changed some of the words in the songs.
Oh, yeah. I remember I was in a hotel, so I actually had cable, and I got to watch all that going on Comedy Central Live.
That dude's in some stuff.
Yeah, there's some perks. Oh shit. This is going to be the point where Jesse has to kill someone. Oh, wait, I mean, Elijah Wood.
I can't think of what that dude's in. It's driving me nuts.
Wait, he's going to do that with a pistol?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, she's dead.
Yep.
All right. Boom.
Ooh. Wonder if Nick Cage has actually killed somebody in real life. I feel like there's a chance.
Nick Cage may have been married so many times, but divorced 2 less times. That's all I'm trying to say.
So this movie has an IMDb rating of 5.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Not bad.
I can understand.
Right there in line with all of his other 2018 movies, a little above. So far, the worldwide box office numbers are it did $60,000 in theaters.
Wow.
Not the worst we've seen. But the DVD sales in Blu-ray are 478,000.
I mean, why? Can understand streaming it once, but why would you buy this?
What in the fuck are they drilling through?
So I'm gonna have to do the top of the safe.
Well, why is the... I've drilled through some safes and all kinds of shit. I've never had it clink like that. And I mean,
Oh yeah,
don't worry about all those sparks. Nobody's going
they're using kitchen equipment.
Yeah. A Harbor Freight drill.
You only need it once.
Yeah. So that's why everything quit.
That's the only reason.
Oh, you broke a belt. Got to go to the old Riley's.
Yep. You're going to have to tell them if it's 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, even though it's a drill. All right.
So you're just gonna leave it like that? I'm gonna take no more serious than nuh-uh. But he said okay to nuh-uh.
No.
No, we're not in trouble.
Oh, they're just gonna run in circles real fast. Ooh, it's about to go John Henry on this shit.
Oh.
Yeah, let the friggin' 100-pound guy swing it. JK. I think we gotta take a drink of that one. JK.
I'll give this movie something. Like, it's giving us new Nick Cage drinking.
Give us the goods.
Yeah, that's another one right there.
Maybe we should have an 8th grader do it instead of you.
Because it's a fucking drill bit. It's not supposed to be banging down through it.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be fucking lit at the end of this movie.
Ditto. I'm always
These things sneak up on you.
Yeah, that's why I brought Yingling.
I don't have to drive after this.
Yeah, I gotta get all the way back to... I mean, I don't either.
The fuck is he
Do you care
doing?
if I hit that?
Oh, yeah, it's nicotine.
Oh, yeah, I smoke cigarettes. but-
Oh, yeah. You were saying something about cigarettes earlier. It's very fruity as well, just like me.
Oh, I usually keep a vape when I have my daughter. That way.
Be able to get it when you need it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Appreciate it, man.
not a problem.
He's just MacGyvering shit right now. He's got a pill bottle.
What the fuck?
Stuff full of wool or something.
So what's he expect to do with
Yeah.
it, though? Like,
We're just gonna make a small
I
explosion
can put
here.
a pill bottle filled with, like, dryer lint, and it's not going to explode, especially after poking the holes at the top. Did he fart in it as well?
That might help.
Do more than just set it on fire.
Definitely. That'd be so hilarious if MacGyver was doing shit like that.
Yeah. farting in a cup and then just lighting it on fire and throwing it at someone. I don't think women would be getting so wet for them.
Hiding behind a fucking couch. That was me and you throwing fucking fireworks on that old lady's fucking car. He had a second floor apartment, and there was an old lady like pulled up right next to her apartment and getting groceries or something out. And me and him threw some firecrackers on top of her fucking car. Dude, it scared the shit out of her. And what, she died like a month later.
I thought you were going to say she died walking her groceries into her house.
She died pretty soon after that.
She had a heart attack. She never recovered.
I might have been a juvenile delinquent just a little bit.
That's right. Statute of limitation is fast on this one,
that shit too,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 7 years for everything but murder and kidnapping. So
we didn't kidnap anybody.
That's manslaughter at the most.
We hit somebody with a car one time.
I'm pretty sure the guy I hit with the car lived.
I've been in a lot of fights in a lot of years, but I never seen a motherfucker pull a Terminator move, bounce over the windshield, over the top of the car, hit the ground, and stand straight up.
He was on his feet when I looked at
You
the
start driving.
We looked at the rearview mirror and saw him stand up. It was like,
hang on just a second. I gotta interject here because there was a time where I was a dumbass 16-year-old and I was at the mall. It was around 2007. And somebody offered us $100, which we could buy an ounce of weed with.
oh yeah.
If they could do a jackass stunt and proceed to hit one of their buddies with the car, and then we could pick them up and throw them in the trunk, and they drive away. And they gave us $100 as they pushed us out of the car to go pick him up and put him in the trunk of their car.
Oh, I did shit like that all the time. We fucking pulled up and threw Caleb in our truck that one time, and then we're going through the park just hitting speed bumps with him in our truck. And we shot Caleb with a BB gun at the house, and it like went into his skin. He said 3 pumps, and I was like, all right. I had already pumped it up like 7 times, and then I did 3 more.
3 pumps. I'll do 3 pumps in front of you,
against the
brother.
ground and standing on it gets come together.
Fucking poor Caleb.
We made a pressure vessel out of it.
Oh my god. For the rest of the world, this is Arkansas like childhood right here.
Yeah.
I tricked a kid to shoot a Red Ryder BB gun on his foot consistently because I kept rolling my toes up in my shoe, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm doing it right now." And then he's like, point blank and shoot himself. The toes were
I tried to shoot the ground right next to my little brother's foot, and it popped up and hit him right in the cheek. And I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought I put his eye out because he was holding his face like that. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble."
About 9 years old, about a year after 2 years after my dad passed away. My mom's kind of dating this preacher. I straight up laid on the ground, sniper shot him with my BB gun in the leg. But he did not come back. Needless to say, that one was over with.
Oh shit!
He wanted to say some very unpreacherly words.
Oh my god!
That's why your mom just does.
He took a couple Hail Marys after that one.
His mom just does romance novels after that.
Yeah. She was like, he's a little crazy. Oh shit!
Little pornographic romance novels all
Hey,
over the
Fabio's
house.
a lot better without blood on him.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the process of, drinking and spitting the shit, Elijah Wood has learned how to hack into a fucking safe. I like, too, how he was writing it down, and then it just clicked, and he's like, oh, I don't have to do it anymore.
Cool. They always have headphones on when they're cracking safes.
No, it makes a really big
Yeah.
clack, so you know
Yeah.
I've done it. Oh, maybe not.
Is the antagonist in this movie a safe? Is that like
They keep attacking him, man.
I'm not.
I mean, everybody else just gets shot.
Yeah.
But this safe, he keeps showing up.
Just spin the fucking wheel, man.
What do you have to fucking lose?
Yeah, is it, booby trapped? It's Vegas, not Afghanistan. I don't think it's an IED. I mean, you can probably just roll it.
I think it has fail safes, is what they're worried about.
The alarm's gonna go off.
Let's get a blue dye bag in there.
Yeah.
Which, none of that didn't go off at all when they drilled that big hole through the top of it. They're really worried about the latch.
I love that the Chappelle's joke.
Yeah.
Where he talks about if he told his wife, he's like, look, I give her a key to the safety deposit box. If I die, go open this box. Wait till I die. Don't go open it now. And then, of course, she goes and opens the thing, and she goes, the only thing in there is your joke book. He's like, yeah, if anything happens to me, you
have to do is
you just read those exactly like I wrote them, and you should be fine.
All right. Bathroom.
All right.
It's not a podcast if I don't go to the bathroom.
Man, I got to myself.
Damn. Oh, poor Adam.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm sure y'all are going to miss something very important about the plot points in this movie.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, shit. It just went Mission Impossible. Well, you got super weird all of a sudden. They're into the safe. And it's tiled on the inside. And we have diamonds. Oh, shit. Blood diamonds. Okay, that was weird. They went in there and didn't take all the diamonds. I think he only took one, maybe. And the woman's up. This movie's super slow, a little weird. Don't know why these fools broke into a safe to not steal anything. That seemed unnecessary.
Ew. Part one.
So they didn't really take anything from the safe.
All that fucking work.
They found diamonds, but it looked like they put them back, and he might have taken one.
Bro, I'm pretty fucking pissed about this revelation here. I just found out I was wearing my headphones on the opposite side, too, so that's great. So they take nothing from the safe.
It looked like he might have taken one diamond.
One dime. Okay.
Maybe they're coming back.
Well, I mean, they are police, so they have morals, right?
Something like that. Oh.
There it is.
The safe was a psych out.
Yeah, there it all is. It's just behind the wall. The very obvious wall. Oh.
Did they break into a criminal cop safe?
No, he doesn't do that. She's still alive? Who is she?
Ooh, Nick Cage is pissed.
Mm-hmm. That was a dope pistol, though. I'm a sucker for white metal. Please don't tell me there's more obvious shit.
They're just finding all kinds of shit all over
yeah,
this place.
they break into a fucking safe, and it turns out none of it was locked up. It was all just out in the open. God damn. He just sat on an ottoman. He's like, oh my god, this is an ottoman. And he opens it up, and there's a gun.
Nick Cage. Who's got this? Oh, she's a coke whore.
What's up, baby? I got coke. I might be from a small town, but anybody I was buying drugs from, I tended to get to know a little bit, you know?
You saying you blew people for drugs? Oh.
That's a wild assumption that I would
okay.
just stop at blowing them, all right? This asshole is not exit only, man. You got that blue pill?
Yeah.
It's a different blue pill, not Viagra.
Cocaine is expensive.
I always said I was allowed to say I like cocaine because it's so expensive, it's so hard to find, that I could never afford cocaine. I could never fucking find it consistently. I like cocaine.
20 years old, living in Tulsa, going to Tulsa Welding School. Yeah, I might have done several lines of cocaine. The best thing about it was I had to leave on a motorcycle. Adam knows how well me motorcycles go.
I watched a motorcycle drag
me across my
backyard.
field. So when after a couple lines of coke, I had this shit figured out.
I was trying to teach him how to ride a bike, and
So I hopped on this bitch. We were doing about 150 down the creek turnpike, just in like in a video game.
You're goddamn right, Grand Theft Auto. Look at that ramp.
And after that day, I still can't ride a motorcycle. It was the coke.
That's hilarious.
No, I find you get yourself a Bugatti. Those are still bikes, right? Bugattis?
No, that's a car.
That's
$1 million car.
What's the
Ducati.
Ducati. Yeah, get yourself a Ducati. and a bunch of cocaine. All right.
I mean, that one night.
Don't worry about the money. We'll get you the Ducati and the Coke.
No, I did Cellar Dweller open mic last Sunday, and the bathrooms there have mirrors that turn flat.
Oh
right
my
above the
God.
toilet. And dude,
Right above the toilet?
Yeah, there's so much coke residue on those mirrors. They're famous. 'Cause, like, both bathrooms have like mirrors that swivel over the toilets.
And I'm by no means, endorsing drugs, but this was almost 20 years ago, before fentanyl and all this other stuff. Like, I was pretty sure it was cocaine I was doing. I mean,
oh yeah, maybe some baby powder, but it wasn't anything too dangerous.
That and creatine, yeah.
oh yeah, I mean, little baby laxative just make you know you got the good shit sometimes. That's when you know you got the good ones.
That's
what the Coke shits were all these years.
It was. It's a baby laxative. Everybody's like, it's good. Well,
that's what Joey Diaz always talks about. He's like, anytime somebody dies of an overdose, that drug dealer's super busy the next week. He's like, I got the shit that killed Leonard Seymour Hoffman.
You got Mike Ehrmantraut cleaning your goddamn apartment.
Yeah. This shit ain't cut. It's good. Like, what?
Oh my God.
He had to twirl the mustache and think about it.
Yeah. Do you have to say this is better than the last Las Vegas movie? Did you watch Sympathy with the Devil with me?
Yes, me and Sam.
Yeah, that was a Vegas movie, and it was terrible.
What was it?
Sympathy for the Devil.
It was a Martin Scorsese, and it was.
I don't think that one is.
It is. If I remember correctly, that was Moscow.
There was it could have been like a 10-15 minute movie, but they drug it out for like an hour.
Bro, it tried to be trippy. And I talked to my mom. I was like, yeah, I just did a podcast and we watched this movie. And she's like, I loved that movie growing up. And I was like, really?
It just came out.
Did it really?
Yeah, it came out in 2023, I think.
2023?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was years ago.
So we've done Running with the Devil on here.
Running with the Devil is the one I'm thinking of. I think is that the one that's with
where
he's like
Lawrence
a cop
Fishburne.
or something?
That's the Lawrence Fishburne one.
Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of.
I think you watched Sympathy with the Devil too, though. It's the one where he had red hair. The director was like, he just showed up with red hair, and we went with it.
I probably fucking watched that one too.
And I think Joel Kinnaman is the other one in it.
I think there's an old movie though that is Sympathy with the Devil.
Oh,
not
yeah.
a Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s. Seems like I remember being a little kid and watching that.
Yeah.
Because there was 4 movies at my grandma's that I could watch when we lived with her, and that seems like it was one of them. And for some fucking reason, Deliverance was one of them. As a 10-year-old kid, I was exposed to Deliverance over and over and over.
Don't you get fooled by them kids on Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. Don't you go floating down the river. There's a wrong turn.
Well, I mean, this
Chris's
is
grandma had hardcore porn and Deliverance.
Yeah. And that Overdrive. That movie, where all the machines.
That shit
Stephen King movie.
That shit came on 1999 at 10 o'clock p.m. and it was a 2-hour runtime.
That was a made-for-TV one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Chris
1999, December 31st.
What? Yeah, it's
Emilio, the Mighty Ducks guy.
Yeah.
God, I miss that fucking movie. I saw that right before Y2K, man.
Y2K.
Yeah, it was awesome, bro. We were so scared.
Oh, they said there was somebody talking about how what is it, the black kid from Nickelodeon that's on SNL now. Is it not
Kenan Thompson?
Yeah, Kenan. He's keeping his fucking mouth shut on this whole Nickelodeon stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all watch that?
Well, to be fair, he got out right before the Dan Schneider shit really started getting too crazy. Him and Kel.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, Kel became a fucking drug addict. So
Yeah,
Trying to kill
I knew
himself.
about all the Dan Schneider shit before that Nickelodeon documentary.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was if you spent any time on the internet just looking up like old shit, like
Yeah,
it was pretty
It's
obvious.
been a thing on Legion of Skanks for a few years before all that came out.
Well, Amanda Bynes was bitching about it fucking 11 years ago on
She
Twitter.
said she had an abortion that was his.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that all way I found out about it is my daughter loves that fucking show, that iCarly show with blonde
yeah.
girl.
Oh,
Isn't that
yeah.
who you're talking about?
No, Amanda Bynes was the old All That, the Amanda
yeah,
Show
all right,
chick.
yeah.
She went
she's
batshit
nuts.
crazy
Yeah.
in 2013, and it turned out like she was sitting there kind of like
Yeah, like,
slyly saying like, "Hey, that motherfucker's a piece of shit. My family sold me to him," you know, all that. And then, like you said, the iCarly girl came out, or not iCarly, but it was the
it was the
Sam and
blonde
Cat
girl in there. Yeah. Oh my god, I
Man.
hate that fucking show.
Yeah.
They voiced her. Ariana Grande's made her do this squeaky ass voice in it. That it's like, baby, you gotta put your headphones in and you watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those shows.
That's what I do to my wife when she's watching Army Wives or fucking
Yeah. I mean, it's
or was it any Real Housewives show? I'm just like,
fuck
no,
yeah.
turn the
Kaya's been watching Modern Family, and I love this show.
Oh, yeah,
but
I
at
do
the
too.
same time, like the wife of Ed O'Neill is like every so often, it's like, dude, I'm trying to fucking go to sleep. I don't want to hear. Hey!
Nick Cage just got shot in the ear.
What? I'm betting my ear hole.
I mean, I would not mind saying it if she was saying to me in person. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, shut up.
But I'm not going to say that to my wife. Huh? No.
Yeah. So I'm the only halfway
would.
single one here, so I could be like, yeah.
Yeah. Ay, papi. Dios mío.
Oh, neck. Got him in the neck.
Cue the music at the end of Breaking Bad. Guess I got what I wanted after all.
They say the people that own that house from Breaking Bad or whatever get pissed off because people always throw pizza on the roof.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. We went to when we went to Arches, we stopped in Albuquerque to stay the night or whatnot. We drove around. We did the Breaking Bad tour.
Yeah.
I had to. We went to the
I wonder how close.
Pollos Locos, which is a Twisters or whatnot now, and we went to we went by the house.
I bet my aunt and uncle are pretty close to all that shit.
We're planning on moving to Santa Fe eventually. Just
A cousin of mine just
putting the pieces
and
together.
my cousin that did the podcast, John, and just moved to Albuquerque for a girl.
Really?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I mean, I'm jealous as fuck. I wouldn't move to Albuquerque. I'd go to Santa Fe myself, but...
Is he dead? Dead Nick Cage?
Oh, that's a drink.
Hey, I don't know if he's dead yet.
There's.
He might be faking it.
I don't need a reason to drink. Fuck it.
Oh, what's he got in his
Plane tickets.
plane tickets?
He's gonna go see his woman in the.
There's gonna be
in
two
Puerto
of them. Then
Rico.
he's gonna feel sad, like, oh, I shot the guy that bought me a plane ticket.
It's like, I'll just take this war. It'll be all right.
Yeah, that girl that he was fucking at the beginning.
Like, you like cocaine? We'll go to
Side
Colombia.
note: the only titties in the entire movie were at the very beginning to be like, yeah, let's hook 'em.
Trick you into watching this movie is what it
Yeah.
is. I mean,
Oh, wait, there's Sonny with James Franco cracks me up because it shows like 50-year-old fat chick titties. Like,
hell
like
yeah,
it
bro.
shows like old lady titties.
well, old lady,
Oh.
did you ever go to that place in Fayetteville with us? No, you'll get the reason why.
I never
Just
went to
wait.
the Fayetteville one.
You never
Love
went to,
hearing.
never-
Speaking of fat titties, did you remember this place?
you never went to Bottoms Up with us back there,
not in
right? This was a strip club in Fayetteville.
No, I know the strip
Oh, you
club.
know?
I live with some strippers, and they talked about Bottoms Up. That was an 18 only, all new fucking
It
strip
was,
club.
but we were 16 and we walked in. And the big thing was that they had this 50-year-old midget lady.
Hell,
Oh.
And I won't ever forget seeing one of my best friends, bald.
Someone Andre
he's
fucked.
completely bald now, and a captain for the police force in Alabama, by the way. I won't drop any names, but he's I won't ever forget her walking up behind him in his perfect heights, man. She lifted him up off the ground, stuck him on his bald head, and said, blah. And
That's the whole. Have you seen I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell?
yeah.
It's like the whole premise of the movie is him tricking his friends to go see a midget stripper.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
He's like, we gotta go to this strip club like 6 hours away.
Oh, so now you got some balls.
Yeah.
So we're at the El Camino portion of the movie.
He shot somebody and they dropped.
Oh, just got this bitch tied up.
I think he needs a cigarette.
I think he needs the ring.
Oh, he's getting followed by a van now.
But
He's in
a
his van.
It's a town and country. I just sold one of those not the other day.
Okay, on the way to the Wild West Comedy Festival, I don't think I've ever actually seen that many like fucking windmills, but there is something off-putting about seeing the windmills like when you just go out there and see them.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
It just seems so fucking unnatural to go look out.
It feels very corporate in the middle of natural America.
Well, it reminds me of the War of the Worlds when those fucking aliens like. It just seems weird.
Take a trip to Iowa or Nebraska where you see nothing but cornfield for miles. And then all of a sudden you see hundreds of these windmills.
Yeah, that's how it was when I went to Texas for.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If
It
you
was
just
strange.
west on the 40, like Texas is even there. You used to see oil drills, and now it's all fucking windmills. And
oh yeah, I worked a lot at Amarillo. And you would see them come up. Yeah.
God, and now it's just fields, acres and acres.
Yeah, because they pay them more to have that on their land than what they're willing to pay now for a corn crop. I mean, that's crap.
You get a bit of savings on your energy.
Oh, shit. Well. So did Nick Cage die, I guess?
Yeah, he's dead.
Fuck. I guess I do take a drink on that one. Nick Cage died. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Another one.
Uh-oh.
Elijah Wood just got shot in the face. Fuck you.
Another one.
Oh. This is not a very successful heist.
No.
They did not pull this shit off.
It seems like the bitch is getting away, honestly.
She's flexible.
Just turned into a contortionist.
Bro, I've been in that town and country,
I thought you were going to say in that same exact spot. I was about to say shit. That's a bad night.
No, it was a trunk. It was a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
So I said, I remember when my hands were zip tied behind my back in a van.
Yeah.
It didn't end this way.
No, I ended up being thrown in a cell with a big old dude.
This is not my first face. All right.
I went to jail wearing a pink polo one day. That was the worst fucking thing ever. They chained me next to this about 300-pound guy that was
The
looking at
cops
me like,
raped you.
Seth, we need to do a sketch. Okay, I just thought of a sketch. We're doing a sketch where you survived a serial killer.
I'm down. Dude, if we doing sketches, I'm down 100.
Like, he made me do this. Just do
Bro, I've had a sketch idea for the longest time of like just an infomercial for like emotional support stuffed animals.
I was telling my wife, we were watching that one about Nick Carter and Aaron Carter that's on HBO, that new docuseries or whatever. And the girl, like, okay, yes, she did get assaulted or raped or whatever, but I was like, but I was like, she should have to explain this to like some girl in a third world country. Like, it was just like, just tell her what you're telling us while you're like all.
oh, damn.
So I was partying and I was shit-faced drunk, and then this guy was touching me, and then like there's some
was there party favors?
Yeah, and then there's some like Middle Eastern chick like I was sold to a sultan when I was 12. You're like, oh fuck!
I have had nothing to eat other than noodles for the past 12 years of my life. I was so fucking trashed.
You're like, oh yeah, I was stoned for showing my face in public. Like, oh.
I tried to drive and get away, and the cops sent me back.
Man, that was not a good ending to the story. They just fucking died.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm glad that was a waste of our time.
Okay. So, Dying of the Light right here. We're gonna have to do a double feature on Dying of the Light, apparently. So
I wasn't expecting a double feature tonight, but let's go.
No, not well. I mean, we can't. But so this Dying of the Light when we do watch that, we got to watch. Apparently, there's a second cut of the same movie called Dark.
Now do what?
So the director didn't get he didn't like the final cut of the movie.
The Zack Snyder cut is called Dark.
Yeah,
it's completely different movie.
So he did his own cut with the film and called it Dark and released it. And the only time I know of another movie doing that is Exorcist: The Beginnings. Has two cuts.
Yeah.
There's Origins. Was it Exorcist Origins and Exorcist the Beginning or something like that? Yeah. So, but it's like the same movie, and dude, I did not know that and accidentally watched the second version. I was like, this is not what fucking happened. Dude, I was like, I had to like Google it afterwards because I was tripping the fuck out. I was like,
turn this shit off because this is too joyous right now.
I was like, I know I've been hitting the head a lot, but something's not fucking right here.
The CTE is kicking in.
Well, yeah, I mean,
TBI.
The TBE.
It's super confusion.
What the fuck was that?
That was Mortal Kombat calling us.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's been rebooting every once in a while. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yo, that's a proper fucking like board there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will be at Club 509 at the American Shaman Kava Bar on June 14th.
You guys should check me out in the shower. I'm fucking hilarious.
He's got an OnlyFans where he showers.
Kinda, yeah.
And his wife points at his little dick. It's funny.
It takes a while for her to find it.
All right. Well, thank you for watching the Cage Against the Machine podcast, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Nicolas Cage. Have a great fucking night.